Good morning. We are in Tov Kuf Tzadi. Tov Kuf Tzadi Siftes. Taka Shnei Tashrat, or Shnei Tashat, or Shnei Tarat. You did Shvarim Trua, Shvarim or Trua. You did two of them, Kehoigim V'Tal B'Shlishi. And the third in the set, you messed up. The halacha is you don't have to go ahead. You don't have to repeat the whole set. You just need to repeat the line. Again, there's different chumras. There's different, every makri, it depends on whatever they all have their chumras. But lemaisa, the din is it doesn't mess up the whole seder, and therefore you just go back to the last line. Im taka betzad harachav shal shofar lo yatsa. I guess Binyan Linil Sedinian. I don't know why the Shulchan Aruch divided it up like this or put it in together. But if a person would blow out of the, blow from the wide side of the shofar out then lo yatsa, he's not yaitse. They say the darshan because mina meitzar karosi ka. Mina meitzar means from the small side. No, that's the drasha. It's whatever. I'm sure there's other interesting inyanim behind, but not for now. Achar shetaku oimer shlich tzibur pasuk ashrei am yodei srua ashrei umachzirin hasefer lim kaimari. And then afterwards, then we say he says the psukim, and then they bring the sefer back, and then we go into Mussaf. Tavkuf Tzadi Aleph, Seder Shilas Mussaf b'Yachid. In general, din by Shilas Mussaf. We're going to see the dinim over here, but just to throw the claw out that the main difference between Minig Ashkenaz and Minig of the Sfardim, Chassidim, is do you blow tkiyas in the middle of lachash? The Ashkenazim don't. Sfardim and minig of the Sfardim, minig of Chassidim is to blow, at least some whatever, is to blow the tkiyas, little tkiyas in the middle of Shil Balachash. And I guess what the person's supposed to do is when they get to the end of Malchias, he waits. And then since it's kiyas and goes on. Yispalu atzibur b'lachash tefillas Mussaf teisha brachos. You're supposed to say teisha brachos, which are the teisha brachos are again 3 and 3, and then the 3 in the middle. Malchus shofars and zichronos. Shliach tzibur yispal gam ken imaham b'lachash, and the shliach tzibur also davens. Balachash, that's anyway. That's any time. We always do that. So it's not that there's no minute nowadays for the shlichus to not to daven balachash. Beis haminig poshet bechol bnei Sfarad she'ein mazkirim tzurki korban Mussaf klal. The minig by the minig of bnei Sfarad is not to go ahead and mazkir any psukim of the Mussaf. Hagav minig al pasha b'Ashkenaz v'glilos eilu loimer psukim Mussaf Rosh Hashana. The minig by Ashkenazim is to say psukim Mussaf. The ain of the korban. This means the psukim Mussaf means the korban Mussaf. The ain arim psukim Mussaf Rosh Chodesh. We don't say the psukim of Mussaf Rosh Chodesh. The arim milvad oilas hachodesh u'minchasah u'oilas hatalmid u'minchasah. Ushnei seir in the chaper, ushnei sevidim kihil chasam. That this is barames to the seir of Rosh Chodesh, but we don't say the psukim of Rosh Chodesh. V'oimim gam kein Mussafei Yom HaZikaron, and you say Mussafei, right? The minig is on Shabbos Yom Tov. You say the words Mussafei because it's referring to two korban Mussaf. Even if you don't maskir, even if you wouldn't maskir, but upon him it's rames to it, and that's enough. Gimel Tarach Loimar es Mussafei Yom HaZikaron. You do have to say Sorry, sorry. Well, that's the Ramah. That's interesting. Why is the Ramah before repeat that? Right. Okay. Fine. But the Rishabur explains. Wait a second. The Mechaber says it's why is the Ramah? Why is the Ramah saying it? He says because the Ramah wants to point out that since the minhagim are additionally Ashkenaz and Sfarad, that this is the minhag Ashkenaz. It's not. He wants to be clear that this is the Psach Halacha, and that's all. But sometimes in Shulchan Aruch, the Ramah also the point of saying is not you don't have to ask what's the chiddush, of course, or whatever. It's just you have to delineate the halacha and the minhag. Tzarich lo ra'im tzvayim as ikar k'lei lichlav gam Mussaf hashchodesh. Gam yom sheni yomer es Mussafei, even on yom sheni it's Mussafei, even though it's not Rosh Chodesh. But still, you don't want to go ahead and be memayit from change from one day to the other because they're supposed to be identical. Dalet Oimim Asar Psukim Shel Malchios V'Sar Shel Zichronos V'Sar Shel Shofar B'chol Bracha. So what is Malchios, Zichronos, and Shofar? The point of it is to maskir your maskir 10 psukim in each chelik, which deal with the inyan of the bracha. Shlosh behem shel Torah, 3 from the Torah. Shlosh shel ksuvim, 3 from ksuvim, which is from Tehillim. Shlosh shel Nevi'im ve'echad shel Torah. You have 3 from Nevi'im and 1 of Torah. You can add in more psukim, however depends how you feel. Miu im lo hiskil b'shum pasuk rak amar u'v'sarasla kasav leimor yotza. If you didn't make a hakdama, you just said pasuk kasav leimor instead of kasav v'sarasach, whatever the nusach. That would be okay, but really you should say the last one. So yeah, I mean this is just my own chiddush. There's different pshatim, with Malchus the Torah and the Nevi'im and Ksuvim. I always look when I look at the psukim. I don't know if I'm right, but if it's a mahalach. I don't know that the psukim of Torah usually refer to something in the past. Ksuvim is something now, and all the Nevi'im are talking losi lovo in general throughout the 3 brachos. One was the Malchus in time in the Midbar, in the Midbar and Matan Torah, things like that. And then the Tillim is talking on the current state of thing. You'd be makir. You be makir these things, and then the Nevi'im are Lasi Lavo, Shofar, and Zeicher, Zichus, things like that. That would be in the future. It could be that's why also that you put Torah Ksuvim in the Nevi'im. You usually would put Torah Nevi'im Ksuvim, and here it switches. According to that, it would make sense. That's my old chiddush. I don't know. Hey, ein pasuk b'malchios of the zichronos of the shofars shall paranish to Yisrael. When they set up the psukim, you have to be nizar not to put anything about paranish to Yisrael. The ein pasuk zichronos shall yachid, and you cannot say pasuk zichronos of in the lashon yachid again because they're all mazkir din, and we don't want to mazkir din in Rosh Hashana. It's going to be nizar. Now again, we have all the psukim set up in the machzorim. We're not trying to be kovei anything. This is just the halacha. For whatever reason you decided to play around, but we don't do that. So therefore, this right. Therefore, that you don't say zichron shayachid. Yesh korim tagar al mashinogin lahashlim sukkei shofros b'pasuk v'yom simchaschem. There are those who are get really upset on that, which we say. Now the Gemara has a problem because the Gemara says that is searching for like the 4th pasuk about the shofar in the Torah, because we have to be Messiah with Torah. Now one of the psukim it brings is a possibility of Suras Melech Bo. Problem is that we use that for Malchias, Suras Melech Bo. So I do know that there are, I think it's Minig Bris, I remember seeing, or hearing out the Minig, that they, I think it's Bris, that they taka, because it's a suffix, and they taka put, they throw in, if it's not also to throw an extra pasuk in, they put in the pasuk of Suras Melech Bo, Harash Rakasal Kayaminig, because since there are Rishonim who Karat Tagar, not to use that pasuk, but the Rosh says, oh, that's fine, that's the minig, it's okay. So therefore, they do throw in another pasuk, but that's not the general minig, and therefore you just follow what it says in the Machzor. Zion, Akedas Yitzchak Hayon Lazaro Tizkor. Kach hi nusach mefursemes. That's the regular nusach that everyone says. Medachtek loyma lozer Yaakov Tizkor meshanim atvet chachamim. He says, well, what's the chashash? The chashash is that Zara Shal Yitzchak is going to include the Esav, and we're not going to go. We don't want to go ahead and mazkir for the Esav, the Shvach, and Rosh Hashana. So therefore, there are those people who say, no, just Zara Yaakov. We're not going to be mazkir Zara Shal Yitzchak. The issue is that that's Mishanim. First of all, it's wrong. We'll see. The second Mishanim Abev Shetov Chachamim Bebrachos Ina Elatoye. And he's mistaken. Why? Because like the pasuk says, "Bezaro v'lo kol zaro," that the Esav are not considered. Esav is not considered the zera of Yitzchak. That the pasuk excluded them from, excluded them from the same bnei Yitzchak. Taka is interesting. I saw someone said in Haggadah, it says that, why, or really about Amalek, why they wait till after, why don't they just attack them in Mitzrayim, right? They're slaves. You want to wipe them out, attack them in Mitzrayim, like what's going on? They said they waited because they don't want, they knew there was that Kosh Baruch was going to pick one nation to go ahead and to be his chosen one, either Esav or Yaakov, and that nation would have to go ahead and do and do like the Bismei of Sar and go into Abraham Hashana of Shibud. So the Bnei Esav, Amalek said, I'm not getting involved in that. Don't get me involved. But once they left Mitzrayim, so okay, now I'm not gonna have that problem. So I'm gonna attack. But Zeresh Esav is not included. So therefore, don't be an uber chacham and just Sarah Shal Yitzchak. Now you say Aleinu Loich, V'shlichtir Moisif Achila, V'shar and Shliach Tzibur. It says Ochila, another Piyutim. Kol Machron Lefi Minhago. Yeah, whichever nigun they use and not nigun and whatever, that's feed the shul and feed whatever they feel and different things. Ches Lo Yispalel Biyachid, Mussaf, Rosh Hashana, Ad Ahagim Hashem Spinyon. If a person is stuck somewhere and he can't, he is davening Rosh Hashana B'Yichidus, which happened during Corona, and a general thing, usually people make it somewhere for Rosh Hashana, but sometimes they would get stuck or they're sick or who knows what. So therefore, they should be mapping not to go ahead and daven Mussaf until after Gim Hashanah, so that's a Zman Din. And then even though we're... That what?
Because what happened is originally we used to go shofar during Shachas.
Yeah. No, but why is the Gimel Shos? Why? Well, no, that's why the Shachar is.
Because you don't go to war until 3 hours. No one calls to war 3 hours after.
Oh, okay, that's one shot. That's one shot. The other shot is it's a Zman Din. It's a Zman Din, and because that's when the Gemara says that's when they bow down to the Malachim, bow down to the Shemesh, and they whatever. So therefore it's a Zman Din, and you don't want to blow the shofar, do Mussaf, whatever. So even if a person is davening b'yichidus, it could be it's good for him to daven 8, and then I guess take a break or whatever until after 3 hours, and then he can blow his own shofar and daven Mussaf. Tafkuf Tali Beis.
this is the one time, because of the horrible tragedy that took place as a result of during Rome's tenure in Jerusalem. So,
yeah.
it's the one time. Shacharis the Pasha.
That's also, even if you say if it's also sure it's a din in the morning, it's also comes to fashas. You don't want to, you don't want to play, you don't play around with that either.
No, 100%.
Anyway,
on the left
yeah,
and on the right, you're covered.
Yeah, fine. Tafkuf Tadi Beis. Shils Mussaf for Kol Rames Seder had to key. So we're going to discuss now. Chazor Shatz. Machzir Shlich Tzibur Hatfila v'Toikim al Seder HaBrachos. Shlich Tzibur is the Chazor Shatz and he's Tokea al Seder HaBrachos. Malchi is Tashrat. Pam Achas is a Shvarim Trua Pam Achas. Is Zichrono is Tashat. The Shvarim. The Shofar is Tarat. That they do shvar, the minig was shvarim trua for malchias, shvarim for zichronos, and trua for shayfers. Actually, nogin litkoa b'malchias tashrat shalosh pa'amim, zichronos tashat shalosh pa'amim, shayfers tarat shalosh pa'amim. Now again, like I mentioned before, that the minig of the Sfardim is to be tokeya b'lachash, so therefore they have less sounds to be tokeya in Chazor Sashatz. Mashiach and Ashkenazim have more. Hagavi yish oin shatoikim tashrat l'malchias pam achas zichronos l'shoifers. Hinum dinas elu that you do in each you do it in each one.
One instead of three at each.
Right. So the minig, but the nice of the minig is the minig is v'chein. He says v'chein noagim v'chein minig medinas elu. The Mishnah brings the shla that the best way to do it is to do all three, because according to the Tzaddik that's a suffix, and the reason we do three is because we don't know what the real sound of a yalala is, what the real sound of a trua is. So therefore the best way to do it is to do tashrat, tashat, and tarat in each of the, which is our minig, in each of the brachos. Nago lomar kol pam achar shetalko hayom yom aras oilam v'areshes sefasenu the whatever. I've heard some of my Sephardi friends make fun of. Said how can you say a sof? Hayom haras olam. Of course, Baruch Hu destroyed the world. Haras in Ivrit means destroy. Says what? Haras? How can you say that? If you're careful with the Chataf Pasach and you say Haras, you try your best, and you don't have to choshish for that. But feel b'sharis she'in toiki v'omim hayom haras olam aval lo areshes. On Shabbos you don't say areshes. You say haras olam. Beis Yachid eno mafsik litkoa bebrachos. A Yachid does not stop to blow. Bebrachos here yeshel mishi yitzkalo. Even if he has someone bitokeya, he shouldn't do it. But that's only, I'm saying, if he's davening b'yechidus, so he shouldn't go ahead. And even that's his minig. If he's davening b'yechidus, he should not go ahead and blow during lachash. Haga ella tokim lo kodem shispal Mussaf. They should be tokeya, like meaning if a person didn't make it for tkiyus, right? So if someone shows up to blow tkiyus for him, they shouldn't, and if they come up during Mussaf, he shouldn't say, okay, wait, I'm going to daven Mussaf, and I'll signal to you when I get to Malchias, you blow. That they shouldn't do. Ella tokim lo kodem shispal Mussaf. It's best that they go and then they can do tkiyas before they daven Mussaf. And then you don't need to do shenis because then you're Yotzei, he's Yotzei with that. Now, in general, I've never heard of anyone, in the blowing tkiyas, they usually just go after tefillah, but maybe there's an idea for them to go like if there's a kiddush or during the break, to blow for people before, but that's not the general minhag. For a yachid, someone can't make it to shul. Yeah. And you're blowing shofar for him.
Someone who has the minig svar.
Or even without the minig svar, even without the minig svar, even without that. You want a guy who says, "Listen, I want to be tokei al brachos." So you have, that's like Tzibur they do it. But Tzibur they do it. I want to do it also. He shouldn't do. Right.
Because it's mashal
Yeah.
Shofar that it was done.
So it was done all.
He said that
Gemara
saying.
asked his Shabbos to blow for him.
Right, so that's we don't paskin like that. Obviously, that's coming lafuke that. But they should do the tkiyas before Mussaf. I was just questioning about, is there any l'chachila if someone's not making it to shul, whether like during the kiddush, someone should go over there and blow for him before he davens Mussaf, or he should wait, or alternatively, he should wait to daven Mussaf until after he hears tkiyas. When they come, they'll hear tkiyas. Then he should daven Mussaf after that. It's also could be it's a chachil. It's better. Gimel lo yasiach lo tokea lo tzibur bein tkiyas to miyushav the tkiyas shemumad. You should not speak between because of the bracha. You're not going to listen. If you spoke, you're not going to ruin your tkiyas. You just lose the bracha. So you shouldn't speak in between tkiyas. You have tkiyas umad. If for whatever reason you need to talk about the shofar, you need to, well, the makri is right. Okay, I guess that's included. Right.
When the makra is calling the makra,
Right.
It's part and parcel of the actual mitzvah.
Right, or for the tefillah, there's something about the nusach there, whatever. You're allowed to. However, if a person does speak dvarim b'teilim, then it could be also shushing kids and you shush your own kids. Would also be tzarich tefillah and things, or go out, go home, whatever it is. Could be it's also you wouldn't be master the bracha. Sometimes it's better than going there trying to motion, trying to pantomime things. But self dvarim b'teilim ein tzarich lachzor levarich. Ve'ein tzarich lomer shelo yasichu bein bracha letkiyos ino be'inyan hatikiyos. And of course, you should not speak between the bracha and the tkiyas. If it's not tkiyas, something off the shofar, he can't get the sound out. Whatever it is, you shouldn't speak unless you need to speak. Not even by inyan tefillah, and that's pasha. Dalet zeh shetokea kashehin yoshvim. So the minig of the Sfaradim is to sit. For tkiyos to be yushav, Ashkenazim stand. So izeh shetokea kashehin yoshvim tokea al seder habrachos. Then that someone who was tokea for the tkiyos to be yushav, he should be the bal tokea for the tkiyos to me'umad as well. Let's say he can't do it. It's best to do that. Also, the Indian with the bracha is you shouldn't be mastic until you finish all me'ah koilas. The Sfaradim do me'ah ve'echad. Ashkenazim do me'ah koilas. Is neged the bechiyas of Sisra's mother, which is interesting why they say, because even a mother like Sisra, you have to have rachamim on her, even if she's a Rasha. I mean, if you look in the psukim over there and you see how she talks,
she's a terrible person.
You see how she talks about the crass, the crude way she talks about, whatever. You're not talking about the tzadekis over here.
A different shot. I'm trying to remember it, but they didn't buy that shot.
Do you remember?
Well, no. There's a different shot than the rachamim on rachamim on her. There are other pshatim. So that's general. That's a colloquial pshat. I've seen other pshatim also because it's but al kapanim there's even in Yomi if you look in Sfarim also there's different pshatim. That's what people say, but it's not not always there's different things. There's Seder. Okay, we will stop here.